ready to rumble! Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not much, man. How you doing?
I'm living the dream, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
Oh, good deal.
Oh, there we go.
What's
Uh,
going on, James?
Took a minute to get it to pick in. I was just sitting there with the ring of death for a minute.
What's up, Chuck? How you doing, brother? So I had Jace come on tonight because we got a big show going down, right?
Dude,
Good old Liberty Base showdown,
it's gonna be a good time, man. I'm really fired up about it.
right? I brought him on so he could kind of explain everything and how to get, like what you said, pre-registered or get
Yep.
you order your tickets,
Yep. So,
save a little bit of money.
heck yeah, buddy. So, this year we opened up something a little bit different than last year. Try to get as many people pre-registered as possible. You can go to LibertyBassShop.com and pre-order your tickets there. Once you order your tickets, you're going to be saving money. Number one. I believe that right now, if you buy your single day passes for your car audio pass, will be $20. If you wait till the day of the event, they're going to be $25. So it's just a way to incentivize people getting their tickets early, saving them some money. And then it also helps us as an organization, kind of put a pulse on how many people we're going to have in attendance, which pre-registration has already blew my mind away. We've had people buy tickets from North Carolina, Maine, New York, and Georgia, believe it or not. So it's a lot of people coming in all over the place. It's going to be a great time. The only thing you have to do once you buy your ticket is just print off your receipt and bring it to the gate, and then we'll have all that information ready to rock and roll.
Right on. I mean, that sounds easy enough.
I hope it's easy enough. That was the goal with the whole thing.
I know Philip says he's going to be there both days. Philip Slusher.
Yep, Philip knows how to have a good time, man. He's got an awesome build. So I'm excited to see him.
All right, right on. And right on, Chuck. Yeah, I hope to see you out there, brother.
Dude, I think that this is going to be. I think it's going to blow my expectations away. Like, I have a goal in mind of what I want to achieve, and I think knock on wood, I don't want to jinx it or anything like that, but I think we're going to blow past my expectations, which is exciting.
Right, yeah, I saw John Hart's going to be there too.
Yep, John Hart said he's going to bring the crack in there, and I believe he said if he can get Clockwork buttoned up in time, they're going to bring that as well.
Okay. Yeah, I saw some posts about it already, man. People are already fired up about it. So,
we've got some awesome vendors lined up too. We've got EM Audio, we have JS Alternators, we've got CES. I know I'm forgetting. I'll have my booth there. We'll have the Patriot there, and then Caden will have the Scion or X booth in there. So that'll be exciting. I know I'm missing another couple vendors.
I know
Roy to be there.
I see Roy says TCP going to be there.
Yeah, so Team Control Pressure is going to come out and show out, dude. There are a lot of North Carolina boys. #TCP for the win, baby. Let's go.
All right. I'm excited to see that, man. See some new builds.
Oh, dude, there's going to be some wild builds. I don't want to get everybody too fired up just yet, but we might be able to even see Chris Lee at the show. He's working on getting his build dialed up and buttoned up, and it might be able to make an appearance there as well. So there's going to be some heavy hitters there, man.
Like I said, we're going to be doing another one with you,
mm-hmm.
Probably the week before the show, the Monday right before the show, so that way you can kind of go into some more stuff.
Heck yeah, man.
So what kind of stuff can people be looking for if they come to the show? I mean, what all are you planning on doing there?
All right, so Saturday is going to be pretty much the big audio day. It's going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be the kind of trial run for me. This is going to be how smooth the weekend goes. So Saturday is going to be all audio only. So everybody can come in. I believe gates open at 8:00, and then vendors and stuff like that will be showing up at 7, as well as food trucks. So those guys will be coming in, at 7. Everybody else 8:00. We'll funnel everybody in, and then that's kind of when the mayhem starts, man. I want everybody to be demoing, having a good time. Food trucks, vendors are going to be there having a good time. We also have a pretty cool thing coming. Now, this will be if the crane doesn't get an emergency call out. But I've talked with the track owner who owns a crane service, and we're going to have a big flag hanging at the event with a crane. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. So that's kind of what you're going to be looking forward to on Saturday. A lot of demoing and a good time. And then Sunday, we're going to open up the car show. I was going to make the car show originally a 2-day thing, but the more I started planning it out, we had a scheduling conflict where we had to move the event back a week or two, I believe. I think it was actually 2 weeks to be exact. We had to bump it back 2 weeks. And so there's a really big car show in Columbus that's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we tried to bump the car show back to Sunday just to give those guys going to that car show an opportunity to get back to ours. It's kind of one of those fluke things. We didn't really expect it to happen, but so Sunday you'll be able to do the car show and the car audio event all at the same time. And that's going to be pretty much it, man. It's just an event for people who love car audio. You come and enjoy themselves. I really want to bring a show to Ohio that people get really amped up about and are willing to travel a long distance. And dude, man, the sky's the limit with this thing. We're going to have a really good time.
It sounds like, man.
You said Saturday going to fire up. What time are the gates opening, and when can people be allowed to start demoing?
So, I'm not going to tell anybody when they can start demoing and when they can't. Hopefully, people come in, take their time. They need to rush. You got all day. So people can come in at 8 o'clock. They can start getting in line. And then once you funnel in, once you're all set up and ready to wham and jam, it's game on. Go ahead.
All right. Chuck says, what about hotels? Do you have any set up for like blocks?
So unfortunately, I do not have any like discounts for this event through the hotels, but I did try to do my best to make it as easy for you guys as possible. So if you go to LibertyBassShop.com, if you scroll down the main page, there will be a full tab dedicated to Liberty Bass Showdown where you can buy your tickets. You can find hotels near the event that I recommend. So I have about 3 hotels that I recommend that are in the area, all within a 10 to 15 minute drive. And then if you're traveling from out of state, I do know that there are some Airbnbs left over near this venue, which is kind of neat about this event. We have a huge lake right beside it. It's pretty popular. So there's a lot of nice Airbnbs out there that you can spend the weekend on. So there's a couple different options for you, but I tried to make that as easy for you guys to find as possible at LibertyBassShop.com.
Yeah, no, Jeremy, it's not for banging at the beach. That's this is for the Liberty Bass Showdown.
Yep.
It's the same weekend as banging at the beach.
I hate that. Dude, that's the one thing I don't like. It is like the biggest challenge. You try to not have your show in the same weekend as other events. Mainly because, I want everybody to have a good time. And those guys promoting shows, I want them to be just as successful and stuff. So you really don't want to have conflict. It just, unfortunately, it seems to always happen.
It does. It happens.
Two-day events back to back.
Well, there's another one. There's another one in Michigan that my good friend Anthony's putting on. And
that's what we're talking about.
That's the banging at the beach.
Is it called Banging at the Beach?
Yeah, Anthony Gordon. Yeah,
I didn't realize it was called Banging at the Beach.
Yeah, that's the one Jim is hosting for Bsswars.
That's up in Michigan. That's
by Detroit.
Yeah, it's only like 4 hours away from me or something like that. Yeah, it's not too far from me.
Yep. So
July 13th and 14th.
Yep, for both shows.
So Anthony was giving me crap about it because we were laughing. He's like, man, I can't believe you put your show on the same day as mine. And we just were going back and forth joking with each other. So I was like, when did you post or when did you create the event page? And so he's like, December. Well, that's when I created mine. And I was like, oh man, who created it first? It's going down now. So, he screenshot and sent it to me. I think his was like December 4th or something like that. Mine was December 22nd. I was like, all right, you got me. I look like the bad guy now.
Oh, man. You did say that some stuff came up, though, and you had to get yours pushed back a couple weeks or whatever. So
I did. And I really wasn't. I liked it to be kind of early in July because, my business, LibertyBassShop.com, is red, white, and blue theme, freedom, patriotic. That's my whole goal with it.
Yeah, I mean, so was your Jeep, though.
The Jeep was always like that. And then when we got the Warthog, I now call it the Patriot. I had to give it its red, white, and blue touch as well. So my original goal was to get the show as close to the 4th of July as possible. That way that as the show grows and continues to expand, I can put on, a killer fireworks, which that's not necessarily out of the option yet. But I'm just later down the road. I really want to do stuff to make it more.
Oh man, I see a canister being mounted on the front of a Jeep.
We got some mortars going off, baby.
All right. Chuck says America.
Yeah, buddy.
And Jeremy.
Jeeps and bass and fireworks. Oh man.
That's an amazing combination.
Yeah, Jeremy Grissett says, heck yeah, Navy veteran here.
Hey, Jeremy, thank you so much for your service, man. We really appreciate that.
For sure. And hi, KK. Sorry, my granddaughter watches every Monday, so I always say hey to her.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited, though, too, because I'll be kind of back to almost feel like home again.
That is pretty exciting.
As you know, I used to live like right down the road from you.
It was just kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah. It's crazy how it just like goes, it comes right back around.
It does, man, and it's going to be fun to bring you guys back and bring a hometown judge back to a hometown area. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited. Get to see some family down in Zanesville.
Oh, that'll be a good time, man.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just hearing about you all. Can someone contact me on an event I'm thinking of in Birmingham? So Mia, Patrick, Bradbury, you would want to contact Tina.
Yep.
I think Tina Winchester.
Yep.
You can go to Bsswars.org and you can find her information on there, and you can contact her straight off Bsswars.org. That's awesome, Bryce. Bryce said, my guys, I'm breaking the 160 dB on a 3K. The 16,500 will be here Thursday. Wish the windshield luck.
We're praying for you, buddy.
Yeah, good luck, Bryce. Yeah. So, no problem, Mia. No problem. But yeah, I mean,
there's the state here.
Hey, what's up, Jamie? It was nice meeting you at Slam, man. I got to finally witness that beast in person.
Fill me in. What am I missing here?
Oh, Jamie. I'm gonna butcher his last name, so I won't say it. Bedrowski. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's a really awesome. It's full Orion HCCAs.
Okay.
And he does some crazy numbers with that thing. He's got some of our top 10s. He's holding first place in our top 10s right now with his build.
Heck yeah.
And I've just never met him before until this year at Slam. He said it's not all together yet, but it's gonna be. You'll get it.
Sounds like it's putting on a good show for everyone.
Oh, it is, man. It is. He's putting up decent numbers for sure. What's up, Tony? Tony Speary's in here.
Yo, what's up, Tony?
Yeah. Chuck said, what about those resilient platinum V2s? The beast looking sub.
Hey, man, I'm amped up about them. I'm telling you that right now. We just dropped the pre-order for them on our website about 2 days before Slam. And I'm not going to lie, I opened up the pre-order. I didn't think it was going to take off as well as it did, but a lot of people were pre-ordering the sub right after I dropped it. And it was like, oh, okay. Everybody's wanting the party now. Let's go. So
right.
I'm looking forward to him. I think that sub's going to be a very big upgrade from the version 1. And all I'm going to tell everybody is right now, don't sleep on this price tag.
No.
That price tag is crazy already.
I haven't had a chance to put it onto my page yet. I totally dropped the ball on that one too. Thanks for the reminder.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
Yeah, he
pre-order. I forgot.
Those platinum V2s look pretty crazy. How many subs you got in the Patriot right now?
So we have 14 18-inch platinum V1s in there.
14 18s.
Yes. Yep. And then for the amp combo, we have 14 Stetson base 8Ks, 1 amp per sub wired at 1 ohm.
How about those new Flex 8Ks coming? Come on now.
Oh yeah, baby. I'm fired up about them too. Listen, I'm telling you guys this right now. Nothing against Terra amps. They're a great amplifier and everything, but just from my personal experience and handling the amplifiers and seeing how they're built, dude, if you're going to run a Brazilian amplifier and you want the best bang for your buck, dude, Stetson's where it's at, man. Honestly.
I tell everybody, if you pick up that Terra amps and tell me how it feels in your hands, and then I'll drop the Stetson in your hand, you tell me if it isn't something you want to hug.
But I love the argument that so many people say, Korean's better than Brazilian. And in some regards, there is really strong arguments to be made that Korean amplifiers are better than Brazilian, which is fine, and I get that. But I also like to look at the average consumer or the bass head that doesn't have $3,000 to drop on certain amplifiers that produce 8,000 to 12,000 watts. You can go buy a Stetson base AK right now for $640, and you got almost AK, depending on your box size and how your actual build operates.
Right.
It's hard to beat, man. And,
yeah, Tony says I'll keep my Smart 5s.
Nah, man, I don't know.
He just sold his 12Ks, the Terramp 12Ks for the. So I could pick up the Smart 5s.
The Smart 5 was a good amp, though. It really was.
They are, and there's nothing wrong with Terramps. If I'm just having to pick, I know the one I'm going with. And number one, their customer service too. I mean, as a dealer and somebody who does sell this stuff, being able to work with a company that does take care of the customer and takes care of the customer first is a pretty nice thing to have. I mean, I don't know the Terramp side. I've never been a Terramps dealer or anything like that, but you know how that is.
You need to make a Flex 12K. I think they are, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Was the Flex 12Ks?
No, we're talking about the Flex 8. The 12K has always been that chatter in the background.
Yeah, and I heard a little rumor. I hear things through the grapevine every once in a blue moon, and I do think it's coming eventually. Yeah, you got to find a way to stay up with the protection circuits and stuff like that, I heard. Mm-hmm. They've got some cool stuff coming out, especially for the bike community and stuff like that. Just, dude, Stetson's listening, and that's what's actually really interesting. They're a company that cares about what we as a community want from a competitive side and the average consumer side. And so, at Slamology, we were right beside their booth, and we had a great time communicating with them. And they're asking us questions. It's typically us asking them questions the whole time. It was them asking us questions, which was kind of a fun, something different, I guess. I wasn't expecting it.
That is awesome. Yeah. That's awesome that they're, willing to listen to everybody. And
for sure, man.
Hear you guys out on what you think could be help regular competitors to just consumers.
I think dollar for dollar and foot for foot and pound for pound, when you're talking about a platform of an amplifier, it isn't just about the dollar. It is also about that space. When you're trying to cram a whole buttload of stuff in there, you get a Korean 8K or 10K. They're just, ginormous compared to dropping into these Brazilians where they tuck them in a little bit better. You get a little bit more room for opportunity. So you can probably pile two of them in compared to one.
I mean, I had to do a ton of fabrication to the back of the Patriot to get 14 base AKs to fit. But if I were to do 8,000 watt Korean amplifiers, I would have only been able to do 7. It would have never been possible for me to do 14.
You've been stacking them.
Even then, I wouldn't have had the room. But my depth you got to think it. Before I put that tombstone on the back of the Patriot, I had to put a 270 amp hour C-Max bank somewhere in the back of this thing. And then put 7 amps. Even then, that's still not possible, in my opinion. So we had to get super creative. And then by moving that battery bank, we still would have only been able to put 7 Korean-style amplifiers in there. So when we were able to do the Stetson 8Ks, I was like, look, 14 versus 7. I like the party. Let's make it happen. So
all right. Oh, yeah, for sure. What's up, Bofa? So then we got what else? I mean, what else are we doing at the show? I mean, you got other things going on, any kind of special trophies, awards? You got some plans for that, or?
We do.
I know there's a lot of people coming. It's going to be a big show. I'm sure a lot of people are going to look forward to some kind of special trophy,
Oh, yeah, buddy. So last year at our event, I did some specialties trophies and purchased them through CB Supply. So they were, I don't remember how thick they were now. I know they were pretty thick. I was just messaging about them to get them finalized. But they were actual hood props, and it had all of the sponsors' logos on the front of the awards, which was a really cool thing. And it was backlit with LEDs. So I wanted to make the awards, or at least especially awards, something that's functionable. You're not going to just put it on your wall and let it sit, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I love having my trophies around, but I actually want to put that award to use and show that, hey, I won this award. So we're going to have the Deadliest Demo Award, and we're going to have the Windiest Demo Award. Definitely going to separate the two and not make it into one. And then I believe we did we're going to do a Furthest Traveled, and I think that was it right now. I might be missing one right off the top of my head, but that's what we've got right now.
Right on.
Last year did. Go ahead.
What about what do you got planned for food vendors and stuff like that for us to eat while you're all down there?
So right now we've got Road Dogs, which was a fan favorite of last year. We're super excited. They're actually the guy's really cool. He wanted to bring in a snow cone machine and some other things, not just his main offering. So that's fun. And he's bringing like a little subsection, which I'm going to let him do. I think it's awesome for the kids. They're going to do like face painting and stuff for kids, which is really awesome. And then the other one? It's another hot dog vendor. But Road Dogs is going to specialize in burgers and stuff like that for everybody. And then the hot dog stand is I'm drawing a blank on it now. Oh, I have a bad time to forget the name of a vendor here.
No, you're good.
It's a hot dog stand. They have like 32 different condiments for their hot dogs. They're all about it. So
yeah, it is, Leo. Unfortunately, yes, it's the same weekend as Banging to the Beach.
Yeah, blame Anthony for it. He put the show together. Don't let anybody fool you, man. Don't rewind the stream and listen to the whole story. Just blame Anthony.
Anthony will pop up in here too. Watch.
Yeah, he normally comes to our lives, don't he?
Yeah.
I want to, but real quick, I just wanted to give a big shout out for the bass knob. It's hard to really see. I don't know why. It's Uncle Fester with a light bulb in his mouth. The light bulb actually changes colors. It's got a really nice potentiometer, and it's real easy to roll in. And he gave me quite a bit of lead. Like, I don't know, it's a good, it's nice leads. That was Mr. Charles Meeks from Wired Customs. I wanted to just give him a huge shout out because that thing is absolutely awesome. He did an awesome job on it, and it's very fast.
When you say Funko Pop, you might as well just start thinking of that guy anyways, because he's got a better collection than probably Funko Pop does at its own warehouse.
Whew.
Yeah, he specializes in buying them because he likes them, you know what I mean? So he has some stuff that probably some people don't even have. He buys some rare stuff, expensive stuff. He's got a collection that's ungodly, you know, just stacked to the walls, double boxes, rows and rows and rows on shelves and shelves, man. So
that's crazy.
If there's one that you're thinking about getting or one that you want, I bet you he's got it.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I see where some people are like, oh, that sucks because it's the same day as Banging at the Beach.
It definitely sucks. It definitely
because
sucks.
a lot of people wanted to hit both shows, you know what I'm saying? But
I will be the one to shout out Bofa. He is so happy Father's Day. He busted that 60 here at the shop with them 2 Team RS18s on 10K, just at 10K power. Two Team 18s, almost a 61.
Heck yeah, man. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, on them Team 18. So if here's how ignorant this guy wants to get with it.
Oh boy.
He turns and looks at me and says, "Go, let's throw in the other amp. 2 16Ks, one per sub."
He's ready to party then, buddy.
Oh yeah,
He's kind of guy. I like this.
He's definitely one to party. He's got enough equipment to party.
That's right there. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Man, when you're talking doing a 61 in a Honda with 2 18s behind your back, you know, it demos 58s all day with both doors wide open. Come on now.
Yeah, that's
all of it. High 40s, 20s, plays the 22, 25 like it's nothing.
That's what you want, man. You love that bandwidth.
And yeah, and he peaked his it's funny because he's actually tuned at like 28s where it kind of peaks a little bit best in his low range, and that he burped that at 40 hertz. Yeah. So it's pretty impressive.
That's the one thing I really want to hit in the Jeep. I never hit my 60 in the Jeep. I did a 59.4 or something like that at 29 hertz. And my Jeep peaked at 29. It didn't peak any higher than that. If I started going up, it started falling. And that was the one thing I never really got to do. So hopefully when we bring the Jeep out, I'm going to try to bring it back out this year. It's not going to be anything like it was before I put it away. But hopefully during this off season, I get some more free time. We can dial that thing back up and get it up.
Man, I remember you sitting there demoing your butt off with that thing, man. Like you sitting at Cooper Stadium in Columbus, just sitting there wanging all day.
Dude, it's crazy. It's insane, man. We've come a long way, and
oh yeah,
dude, it's awesome. I'll tell you, my favorite thing to look back on is when we were sitting at Slamology. I don't remember what year it was now. 2020. That was before COVID, because that year COVID got shut down or Slam down, wasn't it? Or was it 21 that they shut Slam down?
I think it was just 20.
20 almost happened.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so
21 they were open.
Okay, so it was like right around that time, whatever Slamology was, right around there. There's a picture of us, and we're out in the main demo lot, and I got my makeshift banners up and my makeshift tents up and stuff, and we were just starting, my business and stuff like that. And our YouTube channel had I think we probably just broke maybe 1,000 subscribers, and from that point to the next 2 years later, we got the page and stuff like that. Just the amount of growth we had in that time period is unreal to me. We hit 60,000 subscribers in that time period and got the Patriot. I mean, it's an amazing feeling. Honestly, it's honestly crazy because I think back at when I had the Jeep, and hell, I had before I even had the ZV5s, I was still going out to a couple local meets and stuff with. I thought that 2 Hertz. I had a local audio shop tell me this. Okay, this is a kind of a funnier story, but I had a local audio shop in Columbus come up, and I went up there and was asking questions because at the time I had 2, I think they were XD15s, and I was like, hey guys, I want some more bass, I want some more power. What can you do for me? And they didn't have anything for power at the time, but they were like, oh dude, we've got these HX380s from Hertz, and dude, they're awesome. Now, granted, I didn't know anything about Hertz audio at the time. I didn't know what kind of subs they were. All they're telling me, they pulled out of the box, they were shiny, and they were like, dude, these things are going to get down.
He said they were shiny.
Yeah, so I got them. I didn't know they were a sound quality sub. So I get them, throw them in the back of the Jeep, had a box made for him, and I bought a Shark 3500. Dude, I beat the dog snot out of these subs, man, and they always stunk, but man, they got loud. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. I was like, this is it. And then I started like really watching more and more YouTube videos, EXO, Jonathan Price, all those guys. And I was like, dude, I'm buying a ZV5. Like, it's going down. And then the rest is history. It was funny. I bought 2 sound quality subs and thought I had SPL monsters on my hand. I was ruining those subs. Looking back now, I cringe about that every time.
Yeah. Philip says, I know this story.
Yeah, that was it's a funny story. I embrace it, but man, looking back, it's like face palm. Like, oh my goodness.
Bam.
I got him for a killer deal, dude. The shop sold me for like, I want to say like $300 some odd a sub. And when I went to get rid of them, I was like, that's when I finally started trying to research like what I had. And when I started having my facepalm moment, because they were like a $700 sound quality sub, and I'm like, oh, this is awkward. So yeah,
they do great numbers. Come get them.
Yeah, come on, man. These guys are SPL subs. You hear them from a mile away. Swear on my life.
Right. Yeah.
First person sends him a message, and it just says, bro.
Bro, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, so it's fun. It's fun to look back and see how far we've come and stuff. And now we're able to put on our own show for the state of Ohio, which I think is awesome.
Right.
Trying to do as much as we can to get back to the community because, dude, without anybody supporting me and my shenanigans, we wouldn't be here. So hopefully we can get back in a positive way.
That's right. So it's all about, we all need to get that, the whole bass community, man.
Dude,
not just us. I mean, I'd really like to see the drama quit and people just start enjoying the hobby again. And that's what Bsswars kind of was originated on, is, bringing fun back to the lanes.
Yep.
I mean, it's basically run what you brought, and we just have fun with it. We give you the meter, you put it wherever you think your car's loudest at.
Go party. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see what it can do. Like, make it as loud as you can.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're about. So that's what we want to see. We want to see positive and fun things in the lanes, and people not the drama stuff. I'm not with the drama, man.
The drama is annoying, man, and unfortunately, I've seen a lot of drama, and it sucks because it's not healthy for our community. And I started Liberty Basshead's Facebook group just because I got tired of all the drama, and I really tried to mitigate the drama on that page. I think we do a pretty good job on there. But yeah, I agree, man. If you can. And what we're doing right now is what's going to make the change. There's young bass heads that are watching us all the time, man, that I truly believe we make an impact on. I've been to a few shows where people have come and say, hey, man, my kid watches your YouTube channel, which blows my mind, to begin with. But I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. And it's just a reminder to me. It's like, dude, if I act like a knucklehead and cause unnecessary drama or just be dumb in any way, that's going to reflect on them. And then they might act just as dumb as I could have did. And then there goes our community. So as long as we keep doing what we're doing right now, doing these live streams, trying to get our voices out there, and supporting those companies that do promote good, positive, healthy behavior in our community, then dude, our community is going to be strong and growing for years to come.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're already a hated hobby as it is anyways. There's no need to make the drama make it worse.
No kidding, dude.
I mean, but in reality, we do a lot of charity events as well. Like I know I
see that though.
What?
People don't see that though. I mean, it is, and we do a lot of charity stuff, which is amazing.
And we help our communities out. You know what I mean? We do.
Yeah. Well, the one thing people fail to see is us base heads. When we roll deep. So when we come into a city, we're here to spend money, and we're going to be buying food and drink and gas and everything. So we bring, a lot to each city or each place that we do these events or things that when you get some kind of inrush of something, especially like if you get into a small town area, which we usually try to do things away from the big, conundrum of the city stuff and that, but you get into the smaller towns, a big inrush of people that are, a bunch of bass heads we're not there for causing no trouble. We're there to play our music. Yeah, we're going to play it as loud as we possibly can play it. And we're going to spend every bit of our money and we come and go. And I don't see why people don't get a chance to see more of that positive that we do because influx money from outside sources coming into towns is a big help, so
a huge help, man. And here's something else that as a recommendation for anybody putting on local shows. And now granted, I know that some shows may just be making enough money to break even and stuff, which I understand. But if you're really trying to put on a good show, and you are concerned about your location, because there's not many places that you can have an event that's not within 500 yards of another home. You know what I mean? So my recommendation to you guys is go knock on the door. Go say hi to these people. Give them a gift card to a local diner. Do something for those people and say, hey, look, I'm trying to bring an event to our local community. I think it's going to drive sales to our local diners, hotels, blah, blah, blah. Just go on with your story. And I think people will understand that, most of our shows can be in rural areas. And if we can just get everybody on the same page and let them know what we're doing. Yeah. I mean, it goes a long way. Communication's key. Just long story short, you got to communicate. Let your community know.
Here's a lunch card. You might want to leave for a few hours.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I know we're probably going to be a huge inconvenience to you guys. You're probably not into it like we are, but I respect that. But we want to do something for you just so you guys don't absolutely hate us for the next 2 days. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just try to do everything that you can for them.
We gotta be a double event holder. So we got to put on stuff for those type people in some other section of the city, and we get them all to go one way.
Get a big concert going.
Yeah, something nice and happy for them. We do arts and craft things and some other stuff and a bunch of yard sale items, and then put it inside one of the centers and let them go over there and give them free hot dogs.
Heck, throw them a gift or something like that. Let them go on a date with their husband or wife or whatever, and then on top of that, say, hey, look, here's a free pass to get into the event. You're more welcome to come check it out. Let's go. See what we're all about.
We'll get some demos.
See how much fun everybody has,
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you do go ahead. All you, my friend.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, so like the second day you got a car show going on, huh?
Right, yes.
Steer away from audio day or
no. Come and demo first. Listen, I'm a car audio guy at heart, man, and I put those guys first. I mean, I love the car shot. I just did that to diversify the show and give people who are coming to the show something else to do while they're there. I'll do everything in my power to make sure that the car show is taken care of and they're happy.
I'm sure the car show has awards as well.
Yes, they will have awards as well. There'll be a few classes for them. I'm just going to do first places for all of those guys. Just because we don't know how big the turnout is. Last year we had 85 car show vehicles show up, which was a good number in my opinion, especially when, at least in my opinion, my marketing isn't strong in that area. So it was good to have that amount of cars there. But
yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm excited about that. But again, car audio is my number one priority. The car show people, their biggest complaint is, the noise is so loud, and some of them are older demographic that show up for the car show side. So we do our best to separate them and stuff. This year, I don't think we'll be able to separate them as far as we want, just because of how big the audio side is going to be, which is a great problem to have, I guess. I'm sure that they'll have a few words, but yeah, my main focus is the audio side.
And then I do know that this is a multi-org show as well.
Correct.
For the audio side. So
Yes.
what other orgs are going to be there as well besides Bsswars?
So NADBL will be there. This will be my first time hosting NADBL in an event, which is exciting. We have Yusaki. So shout out to Connie. Love her to death. She'll be there. I believe she's going to have hers be a 3X event, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, hers is a 3X event. NADBL is a 2X event, unless that's changed from my knowledge. We have a Seco coming as well. There'll be a 2X event as well, and then you guys. So we got some great organizations that'll be coming, which is exciting.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Definitely diversifying the organizations, and that makes it for those guys traveling out of state who are maybe just coming to demo. Some of their orgs that they might be more familiar with will be there in attendance as well, so they can grab some points while they're here.
Hey, what's up, Billy? The owner of Bsswars is in here right now.
Hey, Billy, what's up, man?
Yeah. How you doing tonight, Billy?
We got to get Billy to come up to the show. You got to sweet talk him.
Man. Yeah, Billy. Billy, you heard it. He's inviting you. Come to the show.
I'm just saying, it's going to be a good time.
July 13th. It's a 2-day show. It's a whole weekend.
Gonna have lots of hot dogs.
He said he's just doing a little flyer work right now.
That's a good thing. Keep yourself busy. That's a good thing.
Man, he's always busy. That man stays busy. He said it sounds like some fun.
The fun fact, he's probably helped me with the flyer for banging at the beach.
That's funny.
Oh man, now I'm gonna have to make him make me a cool flyer for mine.
Yeah, there you go.
For a Liberty-Based showdown, so I can start handing that around.
Billy, it sounds like you're
gonna get those two at each other.
yeah. You know, we got to keep Anthony and Jace's little rivalry going here. Shows on the same day.
Hey, look right there. Jessica says, Billy Temple, you can fly in and we'll pick you up in Columbus. Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, snap. Sounds like we're going to have a really good time, man. Oh, dude, I'm fired up.
Yeah. It's going to be an awesome time no matter what. We got a lot of cool stuff going on. Oh, sounds like you have a lot of awesome stuff that you're planning on doing. So, somebody walking around with like a wind meter then?
Oh, no, we will have judges. There will be unmarked judges. Sometimes when people see judges' shirts on, they tend to turn their stuff up, which, I get the point of being judged. But, man, when we look for the deadliest demo and the windiest demo, I'm looking for you to be doing that all day long. You know what I mean? I want you to be banging your doors off. That's what demoing's all about, man. If you want a meter, you want to go burp, that's for the lanes. You know what I'm saying? We want people to turn their stuff up all day long and give the people a show. That's how you get people into the community. The spectators that are coming, they need that. So, I will not be a judge. Just throwing that out there now. And if people thought that I was a judge last year, nope, I'm not a judge. I'm too busy running around, my head cut off, and trying to get demos at the same time. So that's gonna be crazy all on its own.
Yeah. You're gonna be handing out demos too, right?
Oh yeah, man. I'm probably gonna have either my mom or dad. If I get the Jeep up and running, I've got it outside right now. I just posted a little teaser of it. If I get it playing, I'm definitely gonna have either my mom or dad demoing it for me, which is gonna be hard because they're helping me run the show as well too. So it might get crazy. Maybe Mallory or my daughter, my wife or my daughters, they'll be sitting there handing out demos. And then whenever I get a couple free minutes or something like that, I'm gonna be able to sneak over to the Patriot and give a couple healthy demos.
Shift over to my computer, Brandon, because my phone is playing the stupid I'm Hot game again.
All right, that's fine. If you play right we know what happened to you.
Yeah, you might have to send another link again if it won't let me in, but I'll be right back.
All right, no problem.
Love technology.
Yeah. He was having issues before, and man, it would it cut out and he'd just disappear, and I'm like, oh, he's playing. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Jessica's my wife, so she's saying me and her would pick Billy up from the airport in Columbus.
Billy, we gotta make it happen, dude. I'm just saying, we gotta make it happen.
Come on, Billy.
It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm really anxious about this one because, again, this show's already exceeding my expectations with what I had set in mind already. Now, granted, the event still has to happen, so. If it does what we're anticipating it to do, a bigger venue might be the future as
Uh-oh.
well.
He said, "Look right there. I'll put it down there. It's
Oh,
doable.
snap.
It's doable.
Dude,
Come on
this
up,
is
man."
awesome.
It's
No, see,
July.
now you're really gonna have to mess him up because you're gonna have to go to Banging at the Beach and Liberty Base because you're gonna have to go to Anthony's and is because I mean, we got to keep it.
Well,
You got to keep it fair, man.
well, I think
You
if
gotta
we
show
get
that
the
love.
owner of Bsswars at the Liberty Base Showdown, I think we automatically win.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got him there. I'm just saying.
I'm just messing with you. I know. I was trying to tease him
Hey.
and Anthony's little.
We're
thing.
gonna be at the beach. I mean, hello.
You got me there, man. You got me there. I'll let you have that win.
And
Anthony
they're
got
doing a
me on that
bikini
one.
contest.
We are having a bikini contest too.
Well, now listen, I could show up and participate in the bikini contest. I'm probably a shoo-in for number one. So I'll probably stay out and let everybody else have a fair shot. I'll
You got to show off the guns and be like, "Yeah, baby, 2024."
I'll put away the banana hammock. It's red, white, and blue. It's definitely a shoo-in the win, but I'll keep it away for that weekend.
Oh
Be
Lord!
Nice.
I can tell you like to party.
I like to have a good time. What can I say? It's all about views, right?
Right.
It is a weekend show. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a fun time. Just like the Banging at the Beach show. It's gonna be an awesome time too for competitors up that way.
Oh,
and
dude,
people
there's gonna be some killer builds up there too, man.
Yeah.
Killer
For
builds.
sure. And like I said, I know everything that's going on with your show. For the most part, you got a good idea. So
Man, I hope so.
I was like, it'd be a good idea to get you on here. I know we've already had Anthony on here. Right. And Anthony kind of explained what was going on in his show, did a little bit of trophy teasers and
This is when you send Anthony a message or tell him to get him on right now. Don't tell him I'm on here. We'd have a good time.
What do you mean? Send him an invite?
Oh yeah, get him on the stream. We'd have a good time.
All right. All right. Talk for a second. I'm gonna be right back. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but
We're gonna pull the two head-to-head shows in back to back here.
Oh heck yeah! He's gonna give me so much flack for this, but it'll be great. It'll be great for everyone. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be one of those bring your system, run your system, not your mouth. Let's see let's go.
Hey, where's my LibertyBass shirt at? Everybody's loud till it's time to be loud. Where's that at?
That's right.
Oh goodness,
100%.
Oh, I think my shirt been sought in the truck.
I admire the fact of the drive that you put in to get your YouTube page taken off and go. That's something I still got to work on to try to get ours even for our team and stuff like that. Like I enjoy the actual passion of doing that, like the videoing and stuff. The editing kind of sucks. It takes a while. I didn't get really taken off on it. That's something that I think I'm going to try to dig into and learn a little bit more because I really actually enjoy it. Like sitting back, showing stuff, like the things that we get to see. Sometimes people don't get to go, maybe to your show or something and they miss out on something. And hopefully somebody, is in an area that they get a video of something, window destroys or breaks or door falls off or something, what I mean? So, and sharing those on those pages, in the drive and put it in, man, that takes something. So I give you hats off, man, because it definitely takes work to push a YouTube page.
It's a lot of late hours with no pay coming from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm actually working right before I joined this. I was just finishing up the Slamology video. And honestly, it's probably going to be my personal favorite video I've ever posted to date. It was man, that Slamology was one of my favorite ones, guys, in terms of a memory.
Yeah, this year's Slamology was absolutely awesome. I had a blast. I got to meet a lot of people. I met people on here. I was like, who is this person calling my name? But they knew me from my live stream. And so I'm just like, oh, you're the guy. Now I can put a face with your name, when I'm seeing you in the chat. Yeah. But yeah, and this is something me and Jim, James, we do this every Monday night at 8:00. So something we do every Monday at 8. We do a Bsswars live.
Sometimes in between, we do some spontaneous shows. We've done
sometimes we wall socket subs.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Hey, we were launching little 3D printed anatomy things.
That's fun.
Off the sub.
Dude, yeah, but Slamology really was awesome.
No, it really was.
Yeah, dude, it was. I'll never forget it, honestly. my video, I mean, I tried to show my best. I tried to not edit this video as much as I typically do, just because I wanted people to feel the same thing that I felt. When we got called up to do the top 3 deadliest demo runs, my heart sank. I was like, holy crap. Last year we didn't get it. We didn't get, into that level. Had a lot of learning experiences from it. And so this year to be able to go up and hang with the big dogs, that was awesome. So 45 minutes straight of just nonstop abuse, abuse. And the pager just kept going, man. And so that was cool. I mean, that whole section, I mean, I think there's like maybe a total of like 4 edits, maybe 1 or 2 more from that 45 minutes. But they were some of the best demos we ever gave. And then right at the end, when Hammy came over and was like, hey guys, we've got what we needed, we're going to start judging now and start heading to the main stage, but you're more than welcome to keep demoing. We had set a crowd of people around. So I'm like, nah, man, we're going to keep going. Like this is all about right here. We got 2 more, groups of people to come in. And the last group that came in, one of them was Jay Holmes, the owner of B2 Audio. So he sits into the hot seat, and man, we start cranking it up. And I gave him, we were 10 clicks down at Slamology for reliability purposes. So we gave him, maybe an extra click, I had to give him some sauce. And the 15 hertz note dropped, and the bottom right sub said, I'm out, had enough, slung the dust cap right at him, and then the rest of the cone rate right with it. And it was like the Patriot said, I'm done. I've had enough. No more.
Please hit the switch. Turn off. Yeah.
And it was cool. We captured it all on camera. It was just a really awesome moment, man. I hope that everybody can feel that those emotions that I felt during that day, because it was exciting.
And the weather was gorgeous for a change.
Dude, it was amazing.
You don't normally get that at Slam.
It didn't rain like crazy. No lightning storms going all nuts. And it didn't have wind that was out of control. It did get windy, but we've had where the wind just rips through there and takes everybody's cars and tents.
Oh, yeah.
It can get bad sometimes. But this year we were spoiled.
Yeah.
It was almost like it's farewell, with Slamology being at Lucas Oil for the last time. It was almost like it was its way of saying, all right, thank you for, being here, having a good time for all these years. I'll give you 1 show where you don't have bad weather.
Right.
Because I think the only other time they had a weekend like that was their first Slamology at that track. Every year since, they've had rain, at least one day, right?
Almost always on a Sunday.
Yeah. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, it is. And this year it was gorgeous. It was just a beautiful, beautiful weekend. So
it was very beautiful.
We
had a good time. We met a lot of new people that like Brandon was saying, like, that's the one thing when we do what we do, especially us as judges, we get to talk to a lot of people. We see a lot of builds. So we try to remember everybody by the builds, but when you finally get to meet somebody in person, you get to put a face with it. Like, oh, hey man, God, like, cool. Yeah. So we tell everybody, we get a chance, come up to us, say hi, and let us know who we are. So you get a lot of people coming into the live and stuff that we don't know. Like, oh, I have the car with the 218s. That does not help.
It is the coolest experience in the world. It really is.
Yeah, it is. I even thought it was pretty cool. I get noticed by people that I don't really even know. They just know me from my live stream. And I was just like, oh man, this is awesome, and I don't know. It definitely helps. Like you said earlier, the community, us doing these lives, and for people, you got young kids that'll watch the lives. There's other people, and I know, like in Bsswars, we try to keep our lives very family oriented, and friendly and same with our shows. We want to keep it family oriented because I got kids that run Power Wheels in my lanes, which is awesome.
Yep.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things to watch. Cool. Because and then I like the Demo Wars stuff, which is similar to like dueling demos. If Mecha, so it's very similar to that, but we got a little more slack with it. Like you can have 12 speakers, but we don't care where you put them. I can make a car on top anywhere, and you'll still be in that same class for 12 speakers. It ain't got to be in stock locations, but if you want to run stock location, you got a class for that too. So
yeah, well, we're not so restrictive on the words. I mean, we're not looking for massive cursing, but tasteful music. You don't want it just dropping F-bombs and stuff like that.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
If it says an occasional damn or something, that's a common, easy played word to even hear on TV these days. It's not such a big deal. So
right.
Yeah. I I don't know. It's just all about having fun again, and that's basically what our goal is, man. Like, the goal for I know Bsswars in general. Like, I talk to Billy all the time.
Thank you, Leo.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, Leo says I know. I appreciate you guys in the live streams. You guys do it. It's really great. A great thing. Yeah.
Dude, it is, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Leo.
Jace, you should hit up Black Label Tattoo to come out to the show. I bet all them boys would love that. Heck yeah, we'll get them a flyer, man.
That's that's actually my wife that's talking to you, right?
Yep.
Her uncle works there. He's one of the tattoo artists.
Okay.
And he's just in Zanesville, so.
Well, it sounds like we got to get him a flyer and get him up to the show.
Yeah.
That's like what we need to do. I know I'm getting ready to start running our ads and stuff like that to try to spread some more awareness for the show for more local people and stuff. So hopefully we get a lot more. I mean, last year, dude, we had so many spectators show up. It was amazing. I mean,
yeah, even getting the spectators is awesome.
Oh, dude, that's my goal. I mean, I love our audio community. Don't get me wrong. They'll show up. If the show's good, they'll come. It's getting the spectators to come. And when we get the spectators to come, that not only builds our industry because it's getting more people familiar with it, but it's also firing up those guys over in that lot beside us that are demoing their nuts off all day long. You know, not only do they get to play their builds for themselves and, you know, some familiar faces that they see throughout the year, now they get some new faces and some new reactions and the excitement. And that, to me, that's what it's all about. That's what I'm growing our event for, is to get more and more spectators.
Yeah, Philip. He said he might do demo wars at the show.
Oh, heck yeah.
Do it, man. That's fun. Deathmatch if you're real ballsy. And that's a 3 minute run, an average 3 minutes straight. Just go ahead and go to town, man. Let it eat. 3 minute average.
What's the rules?
You basically, I just give you the medium, put it where you want, and just let it eat.
Let it play.
For
you got 3 minutes to see how long them subs can stay efficient.
He got his wheels turning on that.
Hey, you know how impressive that is, though. Like legit. Like, I know you're thinking about it, but I mean, if you just put the mind to the wisdom that's behind that, like if you build a build that solid and you got too much confidence in it, you could slap, you know, a good number, and it's doing a good solid number, and it's going to stay holding that for 3+ minutes. That's a truth demo. Like that's a demo machine.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the best turn some of them things like we gave Greg Kelly, you know, his dreamsicles into popsicles.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I like to have a good time, and I think we can make something like that happen. That'd be kind of fun to put on.
Yeah, we actually have that class on our Bsswars thing. It's called Deathmatch.
But Jace, think of the content, brother. Come on now, 3 minute long demo. Let's go.
Jace with a 3 minute long demo.
Dude, listen, we give out demos all day long, and we take about a 10-second break in between each one, and then throw somebody else in there. So all we're doing is just taking out that 10-second break. I think we're good.
There you go.
Honestly, we did 45 minutes straight. The subs got so high at that deadliest demo little section right there. I couldn't touch the dust caps.
Oof.
Swear on my life. If that sub didn't fail on the right-hand side, and it failed because of too much back pressure, honestly. So, you know, take out that one sub failure, everything else was fine. Like, I was very impressed. I for sure thought that it was not going to last very long.
Yeah. She's not lying. We have a guy here. He's running kickers.
Okay.
Kayvon. He'll sit there and run deathmatch like 4 times in a row. Woo! He'll play it at 15 hertz, and then he'll do 22 hertz, and then he'll switch it and do 42 or 47 or something. So
that's my thing. If I did the deathmatch, you know, I feel like I want to do it with.
I don't know. He's got some kicker comps, and
he does too.
On like 2 audio pipe 2Ks, and I don't know, man. They handle it. I don't know. He just sits there and beats them to death, man. 15 hertz. And
you know, my question is, Am I playing a solid note for the entire time, or am I playing a song?
It's like, you can use like a Park and Pound song. One at least change its frequencies like twice.
It is an overall average, you know what I mean? So
It's a music average.
Steady, bassy, you know what I mean? So that's like the bass beatboxing or something like that, you know what I mean?
The bass boxing song.
That would get your best score. But I mean, one were to say, I mean, if you're just doing it for a demo factor of just playing music, then heck yeah.
I mean, yeah, the song right now that I've got that I'm really high on right now is 15 hertz all the way up to 40 hertz. And it's my baby right now. So it's like, I kind of want to play that one. I'll probably play that song all weekend long. I mean, I might change that maybe if anybody's lucky. But
yeah. Hogan, last year at Slam, not this past Slam, but last year, Hogan Yusko got first place in deathmatch at Slam.
Hogan's an animal, bud. I loved him to death.
He started out with that stinky panky, man. He started out at 164 something, and after 3 minutes, he was at a 160.1 or something still after 3 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, so he was doing good. He did really good.
Knobs all the way this year
he got a 58. This year he did a 158 3 minutes long. So
that's still good numbers, dude.
It's still a really good number for 3 minutes straight.
Heck yeah, dude. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, Hogan does rock that death match. He loves it. So
see, that's why I do like the bigger builds. Like if you're getting like 818s or above, you get longer, you get a chance to get a bit more movement around into there to help out a bit. You get them little guys in them small 418 builds tucked into a cabin. It's just a sweat box.
Yes, it is, buddy. Yes, it is.
3 minutes, boy. Hogan in there just.
Yeah, and he's got 815s.
Yep.
And that he's little crammed in there, buddy. He's got him in there.
He does have him crammed in that little car, boy. What is it, a little Suzuki or whatever it is?
It's a Jeep Liberty.
Jeep, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's Jeep gang.
Yeah, like Jesse Johnson.
Yep. That's our Liberty gang, baby.
Yeah. He comes in here all the time and says, "Hey, how you doing, ladies?" Like I don't know why.
He does.
What's up, ladies? He does almost every Monday night. He'll swing at some point and be like, "Hey, ladies."
That's awesome.
So, yeah. We I mean, I know all those guys. They're fun. I mean, I love their builds. I know I told Jace, I'm like, man, I don't want to sit in the Patriot, bro. Like I've seen I've seen too many people top out of that thing. Like I know that thing's got to be brutal.
It ain't that bad.
Hey, you know what? There you go. He gets to sit in there for the 3 minute deathmatch run.
Oh no.
Put the meter right on your forehead.
Yeah, I mean that's why we got a thing called hot seat too. And
I forgot about that.
You actually can hold the meter, at your chest or whatever. And it's 30 seconds. A 30-second average on music.
I think I know the one we're doing now. I got the perfect guy to sit in the hot seat. This will be great.
Who?
I'm looking at him right now. His name starts with a B and ends with an N.
You're trying to hurt me, man.
No.
Yeah, that thing.
Never
I know
my intentions.
Man, I saw Daryl jump out of that picture. I don't want to get in there.
We've got some upgrades planned for the future. It's going to get rowdy. I mean, this thing has exceeded my expectations every step along the way, and we're doing some cabin modifications, doing some more work underneath of it and stuff. So it's coming, and we still have 10 clicks still. So I mean, I'd still like to get a little bit more efficient before I start grabbing more clicks. I always like to be able to still play consecutively for a long period of time rather than not do it reliably, if that makes sense. So the ceiling's high with the old girls, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it's like a fireworks display. You don't light off your endingness in the beginning and then let all the other stuff go. Save that for the back end.
That's right. So that way when somebody's not tapping out, you just turn it up just a wee bit more and you get them out of there.
Man. I mean, hopefully we got Billy convinced to come on up. So
you just gotta keep messaging him.
Oh, I will. I'll call him right after this live. You're serious?
If you get those tap outs, it's that you get that "Are you okay?" nod. You're like, "Oh yeah," and that's when you just bump that last little bit. Yeah, I'm good. Whoa, no.
No.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I can deal with lows. So don't get me wrong. I don't know, but them highs, man. Some of my highs hurt. That's what hits you.
Oh, yeah,
like
the highs hurt.
the sound of silence, huh, Brandon?
Yeah. You didn't tap me, but it definitely got loud.
Sound of Silence was my go-to last year. I love that song.
It
Man,
was.
I love it rebase because it just that up,
It's
that
like
down,
what?
that up, and then it just holds that punch, and it just
Mhm.
digs into the ribs.
Yeah. You
That
can
song's
definitely feel
my
it.
favorite demo.
This
That
new
little
song,
car.
this new song I got, it plays 40 hertz like that. So right when the song goes, it's 40 hertz, drops it back down to like somewhere in 30 hertz, 25 hertz, and then 15 hertz. And then it starts it right back over again. So 15 hertz, you're like, oh, yeah, this is good. I like this.
It's awesome.
Right amount.
It's
And then
awesome.
wham. And then you get hit with that 40 notes, and then it ain't fun.
So you have
That 40 life, man, that takes that bottom rib and lets you know that it's still there.
Oh, yes, it does.
So you have quite a bit of bandwidth in that.
Oh, yeah.
Then that thing will play pretty much whatever, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it'll play up to 55 hertz with authority. You know, I just prefer the sweet spot. You know, 40 hertz is painful, but it's not. It's a different kind of pain. Like that 55 hertz stuff. That's not real fun. You know what I mean? I like it when you feel it in your chest, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think 40 hertz still does that. It's not comfortable, but it's fun.
Yeah, that 53 and above life is. Oof.
I mean, another thing I'm really excited about. It's not this weekend, but next weekend on the 30th, I have my Bsswars' first time ever doing a sound check.
Whoa, that's a pretty exciting thing.
Yeah, RP came over and invited us. So
heck yes.
So I hurried up, made a show up, got a flyer out, and started sharing it around. So
I got a really cool little segment with RP and his daughter. His daughter's a freaking tank, man. She's got her daddy in her. She'll take a demo like a champ. It's kind of cool, actually. So I've got a cool segment in my newest video. It was awesome. It was really cool to watch.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's like I said, man. Like we were all talking about, it's always fun to see the kids get involved and.
Oh, dude, nothing better, man. Nothing better.
Because like they're gonna be the next run of the bass community. You know what I mean? You think of the kids that are coming up. I mean, I know your daughter is gonna probably have a really loud vehicle here soon. Little loud power wheels.
She'll probably get the Jeep before she gets Power Wheels, to be honest with you. We'll start her young. I'm toning it around. Here, honey, hop in this thing, take care of business.
Right.
Messing around, just jumping right into it.
Yeah, I mean, why wait? Let's go. Let's play with the big toys. I mean, I like Power Wheels, don't get me wrong, but we already got so much time invested in these two freaking vehicles. I couldn't imagine throwing another one in the mix.
Have to tote that around too?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, those things are heavy too, man. I'll tell you, you know Bella Moore, right? You know Michael Moore's daughter.
Yep.
Sweet Beats and Treats or whatever little pink thing she has. That thing's heavy as heck, man. I had to help load that thing on the back of that wheelchair ramp they have, and we had to lift it up because the wheelchair ramp switch broke.
Oh no!
And so it wouldn't go all the way down. So we had to lift it and get it up on top. Oh man, it's heavy. It's so heavy. But it was fun though. I love seeing those little Power Wheels getting the lanes.
Dude, nobody realizes how heavy car audio gets. It gets crazy.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
I don't like hauling around the Patriot too much. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but man, she ain't light. She thick.
Did you ever got a weight on it?
She's right around 13,000 pounds.
13,000 pounds. Ooh.
Yeah. That back door that we put on it was without, C-Max bank or anything like that. It was around 700. So that was a booger to hang. It took about 5 guys in a forklift. And it ain't coming back off here. I'm telling you that right now. It's going to take a team to get that bad boy off.
You know what, though? That was cool about like EXO did the video when he was doing his build for his big build, the Nissan or what he got now. It was cool because he actually showed how like, oh man, I need to calculate how much weight and what I can, and how he showed each thing being broke down weight wise, so he could kind of calculate what was going into that build. Yeah, it gave people a chance to actually kind of go, oh man, I didn't think about that. Like holy crap, you can't.
Now, is he hauling that everywhere? Or is he driving it?
I don't know. I think he was driving it from what I saw the video that he just released. I thought he actually drove it.
Yeah,
I think he said it drove good. He loved the way it handled, and I think that's why he did the weight the way he did everything, so he could still drive it.
I can appreciate that a lot, man. Like that's a lot of dedication. Holy crap! I looked up the XO, man. He's the GOAT for a reason, but Shoo, I don't know if I could do it or not. Man, that's a lot of
Yeah.
thinking.
Philip, since he drives it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I thought he
man.
was.
Yeah, I'd rather just throw every last bit of weight I can on it, throw it on the trailer, and let it go. It's easier this way. Let's
Yeah.
think.
Oh, Anthony's trying to get in here.
My
Let's go, Anthony.
They will need to connect their mic and camera before you can add them to the stream.
Oh, snap. This is
So-
good. If you guys are watching, you're going to the street, baby.
Oh, there we go. There he is.
Oh, snap.
There he
Look at
is.
this guy.
That guy.
Jiminy Christmas. Look at this guy. Yeah, I was telling everybody that you put your show on the same day as our show, and I just couldn't believe it. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, who does that?
I don't know. Some freaking animals.
He even said he has screenshots to prove it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you know what's even worse is we both thought it was a great idea to put our show on the same day as the Excess Power show.
Yeah. I didn't mind that one too much, to be honest.
I keep that energy. I like it. I didn't realize it was either until I started talking to people. They're like, "Yeah, you know your show's the same weekend as Excess Power, right?" I was like, "Oh, no kidding." I hope people still show up to it. Seems like we're still gonna have a turnout, but
Yeah.
you know how that goes.
He's like, who does that?
Yeah, who does it? Freaking animals, dude. Savages. Dude, Anthony, I'm working on our video right now. I got some good clips of your building it.
Do you?
Oh, dude, I do. It's good.
I'm still cracking up over the blower skit you're blowing up all over Facebook right now.
Oh, dude, wait till you see the one I put on my YouTube channel. I have another one. It's just a little different angle, but it's just as funny, dude. It was awesome. Dude, Paul's a character, dude.
Oh, I love that dude. He's like a brother to me.
I've known Paul for
good people.
Man, when was the first time I met Paul? I think I met Paul at Rockin' with Russ. Ooh, 2.5 years ago, maybe. Right around there. Yeah, and dude, ever since, man, he's been a friend of mine, and he's awesome. He's character.
Yeah. Yeah.
We get too many natties in him, and he starts becoming a whole nother animal.
Man, I got him good with that. So the story behind that is it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. At every show we go to, I always have to grab him some beer because he runs out. I got a message at 8 o'clock in the morning. Where are you at? Where's my beer? So I was like, oh, okay, we're going to be demanding now. So I went to the gas station and grabbed all the natty ice I could find and brought it to the show and made him drink it.
You're a monster, dude. You're a monster.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
Oh,
I got the message the next day. He had the beer shits, I guess, real bad.
Oh,
so.
he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Talking about it. That's funnier than crap,
Yeah.
dude.
He said it's gonna be like that. Okay, I got you.
I think we're having you and Paul on the live stream this Wednesday on our channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're supposed to see what we can see. We get Ninja in there too, but I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's a build at Slamology. When I came over to get a demo from you guys, 2 of those subs were blown on the top, or I'm assuming they were blown on the front left side. So I'm devastated I didn't catch a demo of that thing.
Yeah, it's brutal. It was in my mind. It was a pretty much toss up between yours and his.
Really?
So I got some brutal demos at Slamology, man. I'll never get anybody's stuff, especially with the nerve condition I have. It's just not a good idea. But I was like, I show some love, so we walked around and I just started hopping in builds. So
that inner kid in you said, I got to do this. I got to get some demos.
It's just, you just got to do it. You got to pay homage.
What
it's about the best way you can do it.
Dude, what frequency did you hit me with in your build? Because that thing was wild.
Yeah, that song goes from like 34 to 48.
It felt way more aggressive than that on that higher note, dude. Because I'm telling you,
yeah, that higher note's a 48.
That's nasty, dude. That's nasty. Even that lower note felt like it was lower than that. Honestly,
that it peaks higher than that, so it can get a lot more nasty if I wanted it to. So,
well, maybe the next time I get that spicy demo, I want it.
You don't want that. I do owe you from man. Your boy that gave us a demo, he's fired.
Bro, dude, he's done. He's done. Bro.
He tried to kill us.
Dude, did you hear what my dad did to us during the Deadliest demo run?
No.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be in my video, dude. I wanted to beat the crap out
I
of my
think I
dad.
already saw a video of it.
I think he posted like a little sliver of it.
A tiny little bit of it, yeah.
So everybody was in their fields, dude. Yeah, crowd of people. It was geared towards the end. I was like, okay, listen, we're gonna get mom and dad in here. Get them in. I'll get in the hot seat, and Sean will demo for us. Okay, so Sean gave us a good demo. It was fun. They got out, and I looked at Sean and Caden and Stacy. I was like, let's go, guys. You need to get in. And I was like, Dad, you got the bass knob. And he was like, okay, I got this. Well, when I went back and watched the video, I had recycled the song. So, like, the song had already been played. All he had to do was turn it up. And for some reason, I had restarted the song for him. And in the heat of the moment, I forgot that I had restarted it. So I'm sitting in the hot seat, and it should have been playing at this point in my mind. So I'm like, dude, turn it up. Like, I'm thinking my dad's being a goob, like he's just like not turning it up for something. So he starts turning it up. Well, at the beginning of the song, it plays like that 15 hertz note for like a second, and it's not even loud. It's just like a little turned up. And I'm like yelling, I'm like, dude, turn it up. So he turns the freaking bass knob all the way up on this thing, which we really weren't doing at all. And then that first note's that high note. Dude, I bear hugged Sean so hard. And I was tapping. I was like, dude, cut it off. My dad wouldn't turn it off. He was being a jerk. He let it run for like another 10 seconds. Oh, dude, I was so mad. I was like, Dad, you're no longer.
I think me and you tapped out at the same time when your buddy. Yeah, it got me in the I don't even know if I can say that on here, but it got me in the testicle, just in the right spot.
The genitalia,
and I had to get up out of I had to get up out of there so fast, man.
Bro, it grabbed me.
And you were me.
Right in the ribs.
I was good until even when you gave me a ninja demo, I was good, but
I was being nice, dude.
Don't touch that floor.
Don't
That's all
touch
I can warn everybody. Wear a cup.
Wear a cup.
Wear a cup. Tell you right now.
It's
brutal.
I was just telling these guys, I'm really happy with it. I honestly, we've done very minimal testing in it. We've done some fine tuning here and there, but nothing like crazy. You know what I mean? Just, mainly to clean up the interior, make it as smooth as possible, and just get the equipment in there. And we still have 10 reliable clicks on it before we hit that clip light. So it's like, we got it. It's just, how do you get it reliable? That's the thing.
That thing is insane. Yeah.
No, I'm happy with it, man. I really
for sure.
I'm excited to see what the future holds with it. You're impressed the crap out of me for being a stock cabin. I mean,
yeah.
What's your end goal with? I mean, obviously you're going with the stock cabin theme. Are you trying to go for a record or what's the deal here?
I mean, I got some things I want to achieve with it, but for the most part, I've just built this one for me for once.
There's nothing wrong with
that. The Impala, I don't know how many people remember the Impala, but that was my windy build. I was playing 30 hertz for like what was it in not death match. What was ISPL's 3-minute run under 30 hertz?
Yep.
I was doing all that. I was doing all that for years, and this time I wanted to build something that was spicy on the mic. So,
it's spicy.
That's what we came up with.
Oh, well, it's spicy. Now, would you ever do an extreme dash in that thing?
No.
Never.
No.
Really?
No.
Come on. It'd get real spicy then.
No, I'm good.
I'm surprised you haven't gone through more windshields, honestly.
Because I like having people be getting that out of it and actually give demos, and I like stock cabin class. I got a lot more work to do in it. I can get a lot louder just the way it is. So.
Sure. There's nothing wrong
all the wave guide stuff and stuff like that. It's just not my style.
It hits different too. It hits different, and which I liked.
That's that fight life.
That's that fight till I die lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
I was joking with Paul on our last live stream. I was like, every business has got a quote, Fi's fight till I die. B2 audio is never be too loud. And I don't know which one's like the best one in my opinion, but fight till I die is really catchy. That's what I thought. I thought it was good.
All right.
We'll have to make one up for Ruthless. I don't know what we got yet.
Ruthless definitely needs one.
Yeah.
It's got to be something about making people cry because Ruthless tends to upset a lot of people. Yeah, I'm keeping it down. I'll save some of the fun stuff for our show. I don't know what I can get into on me.
Yeah. I thought it'd be funny to get you both in here.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Shows on the same day. And like,
it was funny because I just looked at my phone. I'm like, I don't remember saying I had to be on podcast tonight or anything like that. I'm like, let me click it real quick.
Right.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be in Ohio at his show while Jim is running your show. So
yeah, I know you sold out. I seen it. Sorry, I like Jim better, anyways.
That's okay.
Brandon's gonna get off this live stream and like he's gonna make some photos. Like, man, I can't make that Liberty Base show. I can't do it now.
No, you ain't gotta worry about that. Al Smith said, "Jace, the battery light." LOL.
Yeah, listen, this is a tradition of mine. Every live stream I do, because I'm too cheap to go buy one of those dummy batteries, so my battery always shuts off halfway through the stream. It's kind of funny.
Oh,
yeah,
you can see it blinking behind him.
Yeah, it's a signature. I tend to roll with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's just like gone.
Yeah, I'm just gone. I'm here right now, and then here in a second, I'm going to be completely gone. That's how it is.
Oh, wow.
It keeps everybody on their toes.
Right. When's Jace going to be out of the stream? No one knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Al said, right? That's why I said something, LOL.
Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for having us on the live stream, man. It was a blast, and
sure.
I had a great time, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Say, Anthony and you, Jace, both you guys, as a judge, Brandon and I both, we try to be very influential as much as we can. We're actually growing and getting better as we do things in that. But with you two out there coming out and demoing and doing what you guys do, be it in the lanes or around the lanes or not, whatever, it's what brings the rest of it around. And I definitely want you guys to know we appreciate it very much. Seeing, you guys go that far with your builds and put, that much into it. The money, the time, the effort, what I mean? Like, it's appreciated very much.
Yeah. And
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that a lot. Yep.
I mean, I really wanted to appreciate, just like you guys both know, I appreciate both of you guys for coming on the live. I know you weren't really scheduled, Anthony, but I had to throw you in because Jace was like, man, you got to get him on here. It's going to be so funny. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you stepping into Anthony, and I appreciate you, Jace.
No problem at all, man. And listen, next year, these two shows are going to be on different dates. That way, everybody gets to enjoy both shows. And I'm actually kind of butthurt I'm not going up to that show because I wanted to hang out with all those guys. So I'm a little salty that I had to be an idiot and put that show at the same time, whatever. But
it happens. But me and Jace talked, and I think we're gonna do a little collab when he has a show in Ohio. I'll bring the van to his show, and hopefully he can bring the Patriot to mine, so we can get it going.
It's going down, baby. It's going down.
Popping show.
I told Jace I want to get some content with him and stuff like that because I want to try to grow my page too, man. Like I said, I give him props because he puts in the work, man. He definitely does that videoing and puts some time in. I got to give him mad respect for that because it does take a lot of effort to do.
Yeah, Al's right too. Though. Matt Rupert's build was a beast this year too.
Yeah, 67s in a lane.
Yeah, 60 and a Subaru.
That's
with
awesome.
scars.
And they're all full scar build, 67s.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, man. That is awesome.
Yeah.
He did blow up a couple subs, though.
He did end up blowing subs. A couple, yep.
All righty. Well, listen, Brandon, thank you again so much for having me on. Yeah. And Anthony, I will see you on our live stream on Wednesday.
I got you, boss. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, baby. We're going to party.
You got a live stream on what? LIbertyBass?
Yep. You can find it. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, when's your live streams?
So we have our live streams every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. We're on LIbertyBass on YouTube, Jace Finnell on Facebook, LIbertyBass Heads. And then you've got Josh TCP Daily on there. We've got Blaine Hastings. We've got Caden or X Boomman on there. And then this week, our special guest will be Anthony and Paul. And it's going to be a fun time. It's going to get creative.
Well, I figured let everybody know. That way they can all tune into your guys' stream as well.
Hell yeah, man. All righty, guys. Well, listen, sounds good. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you,
Thanks,
man.
Jace. Appreciate
Yep.
it.
Yep. All right. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Anthony, for
Hey,
jumping in,
Anthony,
brother.
I appreciate you jumping in, brother. Well, now we got all these viewers.
That was definitely interesting and that was fun.
Yeah, that was definitely fun. I enjoy it. So he's like, Greg says he's got a big show this weekend. Resilient Sound Team Flex on him show. Heck yeah, Greg.
So it's always going to be you and I throwing down these Indiana, Michigan, India. It's always Indiana and Michigan. Now
I know,
over to
man.
Ohio now. Here.
Every
What the heck?
time it's always like that, but it is what it is. I asked if you guys were seeing comments because I was commenting on a live, but then it brought me to this one. You guys didn't. Yeah, we couldn't see. I couldn't see your comments before, Al. Yeah, you can do deathmatch, Jeremy. I don't recommend it, but you can. I mean, anybody can do deathmatch.
We just have to show him how to turn it down one click.
No, he'll just send it. You know he will.
Yeah, he probably will.
He's like, I got platinums now. Let me tell you, it was hot yesterday doing all that. Oh, it was hot. You guys were talking about vehicles that were sweat boxes. I said Blazers are sweat boxes too. Hey, that's what I have a Jimmy, so yeah, it's very. I understand. They get hot.
Yeah, I've got a G5. It does not have anywhere for any of my heat to go nowhere.
Yeah, or my Cobalt.
Stupid little cars.
Yeah, the Cobalt same way, you know.
Them subs start warming up. Next thing you know, your hair's starting to frince and go everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I walked up to you. You were blocking the lanes. Oh, okay. Right on. So you were at Slam. You met me at Slam too then. Yeah, I blocked that second lane. And Jake blocked the lane 1. Yep. All right, Al. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah, because she was telling me about.
Excuse me.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So,
met a lot of people there. That's
yeah, no, it was awesome, man. Like Jace was saying earlier, Slam this year was absolutely awesome. I had a blast with it, and I'm definitely excited.
I can't wait for next year because I definitely want to see where it's going to be. Going to be a whole new nostalgia to it. You know what I mean? With a whole new
I knew
area.
what you meant, Al. I knew what you meant, buddy. You said I was trying to say that you were telling me about the giveaways, but that is the house, huh? Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to see where it's going to be, though. Nobody really knows. I don't know. I know they have a bunch of venues to go look at, and that's something that, you know, we can't answer for them. We don't know that, but they're definitely gonna put stuff out on their Slimology page.
They even had a thing that you could text to. I don't have it.
Yeah. So get updates on where it will be at next year. So
yeah, the texting some number. I forgot what it was.
Me too, but I do remember him saying that. So, yeah, Matt. And then Matt brought it, or what? And are you talking about Matt Rupert? I think, yeah, he brought up. He had that other Subaru.
Yeah, the one with the 218s.
Yeah, the 218s in it. Yeah, they're at the end too. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt's on our sister team, so we know Matt.
Yeah, we know Matt. Yep, for sure. No, don't message Denise, Jessica. Leave her alone. Don't want to message Denise. She gets it too much anyways. It'll just I mean they'll announce it when they're ready.
Yep, when they know, we'll know.
Oh, she said she means for the number of you text Slamology to this number and you'll keep getting updates and stuff on the events.
I think it's on their page or something. I think they posted it onto their page.
I mean, it might be on the Slamology page too. So
I think it was.
But I'm sure as every year, Slam will just keep getting better and better. I guess we kind of outgrew the venue. Oh yeah, do it, Al. I'm ready to see you do those Port Wars, the highest Port War. I think it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but I think it's cool. Like in a way, like watching people. Some people have certain boxes literally just built for that, and I would never realize people built a box for a port score.
Yeah, build inefficient, throw it all together.
Yeah, I saw it at Slam. This dude, he built like this little tiny box, bro. It was insane. It was so cool. But he ended up winning, and he got first place, and it was nuts. It was crazy. But I figured I'd like to, I wanted to get Jason kind of so everybody could. Oh, that's you, yeah. Okay, yeah, you had that. That was a cool little.
They do it over for Yasaki too. They got the long port all the way through.
Yeah, no, he has this like little bitty box, dude. It's crazy. Thing is, and it's just you're like a 170 something in that thing with a scar sub. Did a 170 something. I can't remember. What was your score, Al, for the Port Wars? There's a 170. I don't know. I want to say like 4, but I don't want to undercut him too, because I think he might have did better than that.
At Slam?
Yeah. Did like a 174 on one, like a scar sub and a little tiny box, bro. It's just a little box. I don't know. 74.6. Yeah. Thing was nuts. I mean, he came up and asked me if he could do that. And I'm like, well, yeah, like you can use that box. Like, as long as it's in the car, it don't matter. But yeah. You guys staying cool and hydrated?
I'm trying to eat. I'm in air conditioning, so.
Yeah, me too. I'm at the house right now, just enjoying the air conditioning. Yeah, yesterday was hot.
It was hot today too.
No, I mean it was bad. I mean it was hot for us being out there working on both rides, and then they decide we get all the subs in there, and then they're like, "Oh, we want to put them inside the box now." So then we had to go back out and flip them around so they're not inverted. So we basically had to put subs in, pull them out twice. Yeah, in and out, in and out. Yeah, it was annoying. I was like, come on. I just want to go to the hotel, get in the pool. Jeremy said it was hot for me. Yeah, it was hot, bro. It was definitely hot.
Yeah, because his little butt was the one that was sliding all the way up in there, I'm sure, too.
No, Kenneth did.
Really?
Yeah, Kenneth did it all on his own on his. I mean, we just handed him the subs.
Yeah, the things aren't light. They're 67 pounds.
Yeah, we were holding the subs and putting them up in the wall for him, and then he would flip them over and screw them down or whatever. But yeah, we did a lot of work yesterday. But I mean, it's always nice to help people out and get someone else playing when we're still getting Jeremy's playing. He's enjoying the resilience. He's got resilient doors, resilient subs. He's all excited because he's like, I want to be part of Team Resilient. Like. He was talking to me about it today on the way home from Indianapolis.
Yeah, we're going to put him into the chat.
He's like, I need to be a part of Team Resilient. I want to be. He was all excited.
We'll put him into the chat.
And then while he was over here, when we got home, we cut those subs apart, the blown ones, pulled the coils and pulled the whole cone, pulled everything out. I showed him kind of how you do it and what you got to do to put a recone in. It does sound better inside the box. It does. I don't know if it's flexing more, but it definitely it's still loud. I mean, it does all right. We did testing, and he was still like about the same as what he was with the Genius. So. I mean, it didn't help that he let somebody, I'm not going to mention no names because that's not how I am, but he let someone fiddle with his big amp, the sub amp, and they had it all the way up and bass boost all the way up.
What?
Yeah, with the Genius, the big 10K. And we turned it down.
Bass boost up. Come on now. Did you slap that boy?
I don't know who it was. I do, but like he told me that this guy did it, and I was like, what the heck? Like this person just he let them do it, and literally the gain was all the way maxed out. We thought it was all the way down because I couldn't tell, and we went to turn it up a little bit, and it was like, no, it was all the way maxed. And then we and then the bass boost was all the way up on it. It was all as far as the bass boost could go. So turn the bass boost off completely, and then cut the gain down to like it's like in between half and 3/4, and it got louder.
It'll be more stable
and a cleaner signal. You know, you don't got the distortion from it being all bass boosted all the way up. And
well, yeah, the gain being up isn't going to be too much because he's got the bass knob anyway. As long as he never turns the bass knob up, it's like the gain isn't really technically up anyway. But
it was crazy because his score did go up.
Yeah, but that's because of that bass boost being turned all the hell way up. That's no bueno.
Well, yeah, no, bass boost is no bueno. No. Yep. But
Jeremy.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's go ahead and put you into Team Resilient chat, and I'm going to tell all the guys that you like bass boost. Wow, let's tell them all. We know that chat very well, considering we're in it.
Don't do that to the poor
I'm in
guy.
every single one of the
Oh yeah, that's what he put in there, Al. He put 2 platinum 15s and his no wall, and he loves them though. He already loves them. He's already in love with it. He's like, I can't wait. I'm gonna get V2s. I want to put hot glue on it to keep everyone out of it.
Well, I need to get finishing up eating my dinner and call it a night for me, brother.
All right. Well, then we'll go ahead and get off here then. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Like I said, we're on here every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You guys come join us. Feel free to share it out, have fun, give us the likes, whatever you guys want to do.
Very much appreciate you.
And unless someone else has anything that question or anything, we're gonna probably get off here. But all right, Al, there you go. He's like, I got 6 platinums in his Blazer on 3 Bandit 8Ks.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So anyone else on here got any questions or any other things y'all want to talk about real quick before James starves to death?
I'm dying. Look at how skinny my ass is. Come on now.
All right. Good night, Jeremy.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys joining in with us and getting the information that we have to give out. So
yeah, and good night to everybody. Y'all have a good night. And I don't know what happened to James. The next Bsswars show for Indiana is the 30th of this month. It's going to be at Soundcheck in Lafayette. Soundcheck Customs, Al, in Lafayette, Indiana, on the 30th of June. It'll be a multi-org show. It's going to be Iaska will be there, Mecca, and Bsswars. So it'll be all 3 of us. But yeah, I figured I would let you know. Yeah, for sure, man. It'd be cool to see you come out and do your thing. Yeah, I guess James just left us, but it's cool. I will do the outro. We got a video right here for y'all to watch real quick. It's kind of just an outro. But yeah, you guys take care. Have a good week, and I will see you guys next week on the live. Everybody, until then, be safe, and we'll see you next week.